In the headlines, Rivers State Governor, 3 others consult IBB ahead of the 2023 election. Ondo police arrest nursing mother, 5 others for kidnapping. CBN warns Nigerians to be wary of illegal firms promising outrageous returns. And on the foreign scene, North Korea warns South of dreadful nuclear response if provoked. Hello and welcome to Trust News Update. I am Ayuba Ilya. Thank you for joining. Now the details. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike on Monday met former military President Ibrahim Babangida and General Abdulsalami Abubakar in Minna. Wike, a PDP presidential aspirant, led 3 state governors to the meeting. Okezi Ikpeazu of Abia State, Ifeanyi Ogwuanyi of Enugu State, and Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. Former Governor of Benue State Gabriel Suswam, Senator Kashim Imam, and Senator Suleiman Nazif were part of the delegation. After the meeting held behind closed doors, Ikpeazu says that they are in Minna as part of wider consultation ahead of the 2023 election.
Come with my colleagues, the Governor of Rivers, Governor of Enugu, Governor of Oyo, some members of the National Assembly, and other stakeholders. First, to consult with the former head of state and discuss national issues, economic development, security, unity of our country, and also to commend him for his support for the unity of this country. And the discussions went very well, and we will advance it from there. He expects the younger generation to take up the gauntlet and rescue Nigeria.
So the consultation doesn't have to do with the 2023 presidency?
No, we'll discuss that later.
Still on politics, ahead of the 2023 general election, former governor of Edo State and former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Adams Oshiomhole, yesterday declared his intention to contest election into the Senate to represent Edo North Senatorial District. His declaration, which confirmed earlier speculation of his ambition to contest the Senate seat, came as he marked his 70th birthday at his Iyamo residence in Etako West local government area that had several leaders of the APC in attendance. Oshiomhole explained that he chose to celebrate his birthday with his people because he was conscious of his origin as a nobody given birth to under a tree by his mother, but destined by God to be what he is today. The 14 People's Democratic Party PDP local government chairman in Zamfara State say that the party is ready to receive some groups who plan to join their folk to ensure victory for the party in the 2023 general election. The chairman of the PDP local government chairman, Nura Bungudu, said this while addressing newsmen in Gusau, the Zamfara State capital, over the party preparation to receive the groups. The report.
Family in the state. It noted, however, that the expected decampees are important to the party as the PDP is important to them. Bugundu, who spoke on behalf of the 14 PDP local government chairmen, assured those who wish to join the PDP that members and supporters of the party will accept them in good faith in order to move the state forward.
On behalf of the PDP, 14 local government party chairmen, I, the Algon chairman, and the ESCO of the forum, we agreed that everybody, any person that wish to enter PDP or to join PDP, we are ready to accept him with good faith. So we ask them, even them that they are wish to leave their party to come into our party, they should come with good faith.
He urged them to follow the right procedure to join the PDP from the ward to local government and state levels, stressing that when that is done, members of the party would not have issue with them. Bungudu hinted that some of the people are from the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, in Zamfara State, who plan to leave their party into the PDP.
We are expecting more from the ruling party. So anytime when we reach the final stage with them, So we tied our belt together and pressed that government that didn't show any tint to the Zamfara people.
The chairman warned that the PDP would not tolerate anyone coming with the intention to destabilize the party in the state, noting that mechanisms have been put in place to deal with such people.
A nursing mother and 5 others who specialized in abducting toddlers have been arrested by the operatives of the Department of State Service, DSS, in Ondo State. The nursing mother is a wife to the leader of the gang and also the gang's armory. Parading the suspect, the state's director of DSS, Mr. Jonathan Kure, said that the syndicate had been terrorizing the state by kidnapping toddlers between the ages of 2 and 4 years. Kure said that the suspects, including young men, were arrested following an intelligence report and with the support of the Ondo State government. He said that the security agency will not rest on its oars to ensure parents sleep with their 2 eyes closed. Kure, who pointed out that further investigation continues, added that they will soon be charged to court. He noted that the operation was carried out in synergy with the men of the Nigerian Army and lauded the collaboration among the security agencies in Ondo State. The State Deputy Governor, Lucky Ayinde Tiwa, who was at the DSS office, assured indigents and residents of the state of adequate security of lives and property. Now, small facts emerged about the casualties of the terror attack on Abuja, Kaduna last Monday. A call has been made for an all-inclusive framework for national security measures as contained in the 2014 National Confab report to complement the current integrated security surveillance and monitoring solution for the Abuja, Kaduna and Lagos-Ibadan rail lines. The Director General of the Michael National Institute for Labor Studies, Ilorin, Comrade Isa Remu, made the call on Wednesday in a statement during his sympathy visit to the headquarters of the Trade Union Congress in Abuja on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State for Labor, Mr. Festus Keyamo. Aremu, who said that the federal government should revisit the report of the 2014 National Conference on Security, said that Nigeria was never short of articulated security issues, noting that, however, that the missing link was implementation. While commending the unprecedented revival of the railway sector by the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration, he said there was the need for sustained, prompt, uninterrupted funding for protection of critical national assets, as demanded for the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi. Speaking on the death of the TUC's Secretary General, Comrade Musa Ozigi Lawal, and the Kwara State TUC Chairman Akinshola Akinwumi, both of whom were killed in the train bombing carried out by bandits last week Monday at Kateri Rejana area of Kaduna State on the way to Kaduna for the TUC National Executive Council meeting. Aremu described the 2 late comrades as genuinely and selflessly committed to the decent work agenda for the working class. According to him, for dying in the service of workers, they paid supreme sacrifice in a just struggle of emancipation of the working class. Pandemonium broke out yesterday in Barua Gate, Ikpaja area of Lagos, following a violent clash between commercial motorcyclists, otherwise known as Okada, which left 1 person dead and others injured. The alleged killer was arrested alongside 42 others. According to reports, an argument over payment was said to have ensued between an Okada rider and his passenger, and in the process, a man identified as Sonny arrived at the scene and engaged the rider in a verbal confrontation, apparently in defense of the lady. Eyewitnesses alleged that he came with hoodlums who were smoking marijuana around Route 33. The argument degenerated into a fight during which Sonny allegedly stabbed Inowo, thereby leading to his death. His death sparked a crisis in the area, forcing shop owners to hurriedly close for the day. As at 6 p.m., the police said normalcy had returned to the area. The Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer SP Benjamin Hundeyin said that the suspect who stabbed Inowo to death had been arrested, stating that he was arrested alongside others connected with the fight. Similarly, the Ogun State Police Command yesterday said it arrested at least 22 cultists in different parts of the state within the last 48 hours. The Command Public Relations Officer Abimbola Oyeyemi disclosed this to newsmen in a statement in Abeokuta, the state capital. He said the arrested cultists had affirmed their membership of Aye and Iye confraternities, stressing that they were apprehended when the squad stormed their hideouts at Mayas in Lafenwa and Oju Ogbara in Sapon area of Abeokuta. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner of Police, Lanre Bankole, who commended the quick response of the squad, urged them to take the battle to the doorsteps of all unknown cultists in the state. He therefore appealed to members of the public to always cooperate with the team by giving them necessary information that will enhance their operation, as security is everybody's business. Gombe State Command of the Nigeria Police has arrested 3 suspects with a human head. The human head, it was gathered, was from an exhumed body from a cemetery in Denawa village. We'd like to warn that you may find some of the footages disturbing. Ibrahim Ismail reports.
This is the human head recovered from the suspect by the Nigeria Police on the 30th of March 2022. The suspect allegedly dug a fresh grave and cut off the head of a deceased male 2 days after it was buried. The suspects include Yale Saleh, 27, Baba Muhammadu, 24, and Aminu Saleh, 22, all from Dinawa village in Kwame local government area of Gombe State. One of the suspects confessed to the crime. We were arrested for cutting off a human head in Dinawa around 1:30 a.m. One of us has a link to the person that gives the contract. He is in Kwame. He promised to pay us, but did not talk about the price. There were guards at the cemetery, but we haven't met. The Commissioner of Police, Gombe State, said the suspect will be charged to court.
The suspect have equally went to the same graveyard and cut another woman's head by name yet unknown and the same village. Effort is on to receive or to recover the other woman's head where they recovered.
The police also paraded other suspects in connection with culpable homicide, criminal conspiracy and rape, among others. From Gombe, Ibrahim Ismail reporting for Trust TV.
The Abuja Division of the Federal High Court on Monday deferred hearing on a suit seeking to stop the federal government from extraditing the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, to the United States of America for trial till June 14. Cited as defendants in the suit are the Nigerian Police Force and the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. Justice Donatus Okorowo adjourned the matter following the absence of all the parties in court on Monday. When the suit was called up for hearing, neither the applicant nor the respondent were in court. There was also no legal representation for any of the parties. Consequently, Justice Okorowo, who had earlier threatened to strike out the case for want of diligent prosecution, said he was minded to grant one more adjournment. He added he ordered the service of hearing notice on all the parties. Katsina State Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has intercepted contrabands valued at over 42 million naira from 30th of January to date. The controller of the command, DC Dalha Wada Chedi, said the items intercepted are 432 bags of foreign rice, 309 cartons of spaghetti, and 400 bags of tiger nuts. Abdullahi Amadi reports.
Others are several jerrycans of petrol, vegetable oil, cartons of milk, and macaroni.
Here before us, we have, as you can see here, the animal drugs,
clearly. We have 103 cartons of Dalobi 5%, 144 cartons of Talosin 600 mg, 6 cartons of Dalimoti, with a total of 203 cartons of veterinary medicaments.
The total duty value of the items intercepted is over 31 million naira. The command has also in its custody some vehicles smuggled into the country. They have a total paid value of over 10 million naira.
One used up truck with a duty paid value of 6,750,000. Have a Toyota Sienna Space Wagon with a duty paid value of 2,025,000 naira. One used for transit bus with a duty paid value of 1,485,000 naira.
The controller noted that the total paid value of all the items and vehicles apprehended is about 43 million naira. Abdullahi Ismayamadi, Trust Television News, Katsina.
Police in Abuja rescued 3 missing school children of one Sunday Ani, a resident of Kabusa in the Federal Capital Territory. The children went missing mysteriously from the Star Child Heritage Academy in Kabusa, Abuja. Commissioner of Police Sunday Babaji officially hands over the children to their parents at press briefing on Monday. Trust TV's correspondent Marudia Umar reports.
The children, Marvelous, Alex and Rohabot Sunday, 8, 6 and 2 years old respectively, disappeared from their school on Tuesday, March 22, 2022. After almost 2 weeks of searching for them, they were found by the police around the Games Village axis. Commissioner of Police, FCT Police Command, CP Babaji Sunday, in a press briefing, speaks about the development.
The school authorities were invited to the police for questioning and negligence. The case is still on. As God will have it, yesterday by 20-30 hours, which is 8:30, our tactical men on stop and search foot patrol at Uye Division, which is Gens Village area, saw these 3 children who were in a distress form. So they rescued them, took them to the station, handed them over to women police, who now started questioning them.
Sunday Ani, father of the 3 children, speaks about how they went missing.
When I come back home, I get home, I don't see anybody. I have to go to the school. I didn't see anybody. So that is the journey, when the journey started. So we are started looking for them everywhere, inside bush, everywhere. And by then, my wife reported to police station. So since then, we are going up and down to get them. By the grace of God, this morning, I now received call from Uye police station. Am I the Marvelous father? I say yes. Alex father? I say yes. Chinenye father? I say yes.
The CP appealed to parents to be vigilant and observe movements of their children.
I want to use this opportunity to appeal to parents as well as proprietors of schools that they should be cautious and be very careful about taking and bringing back their wards or children to and from schools. Either they should dedicate somebody or they should do it themselves.
The commissioner said the school where the children attend is under investigation. Martia Umar, Trust TV News, Abuja.
You're watching Trust News Update. Coming up shortly, how doctors' exodus affects public health. Join us again for more. Thanks for staying. A look at the top stories again. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike on Monday met with former military President Ibrahim Babangida and General Abdulsalami Abubakar in Mina. Wike, a PDP presidential aspirant, led 3 state governors to the meeting. A nursing mother and five others who specialize in abducting toddlers have been arrested by the operatives of the Department of State Service, DSS, in Ondo State. Now, the Central Bank of Nigeria has warned the public to avoid dealing with unlicensed or illegal financial operators who lure and defraud unsuspecting members of the public with promises of outrageous returns. The CBN disclosed this in the Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee's public statement advisory on illegal financial operators in Nigeria, posted on its website on Monday. It urged the public to visit the websites of the CBN, Securities and Exchange Commission, and other relevant member agencies of the FSRCC to verify the registration and license status of such companies and schemes before investing in them. It added that the agencies must refer to relevant supervisory authorities for confirmation before finalizing on any registration or licensing application. The Nigerian Stock Exchange on Monday closed lower as the oil share index was down by 0.33%. Investors lost 83 billion naira as the market capitalization dropped by 0.33% to close at 25.170 trillion naira from the previous close of 25.253 trillion naira. At the close of trade on Monday, an aggregate of 219 million units of shares were traded in 5,168 deals valued at 1.931 billion naira. The market breadth closed positive as 22 equities emerged as gainers against 19 equities that declined in their shares prices. The Nigerian Medical Association (NMA) says negative impact of mass exodus of medical practitioners is taking its toll on the nation's healthcare system. President of the association, Innocent Uja, said this during the NMA maiden annual lecture in Abuja. He notes that over 9,000 medical doctors of Nigerian origin left the shores of the country between 2016 and 2018 in search of greener pastures in the United Kingdom, the United States of America, and Canada, leaving only 4.7% of specialists to take care of Nigerians' health issues. Trust TV's Aisha Salihu has more.
During the course of 2 years, the Nigerian healthcare system experienced brain drain among highly trained, skilled health professionals and over $1 billion spent yearly by Nigerians on medical tourism. Oyewale Tomori, a professor of virology, speaking at the annual NMA lecture where burning health-related issues were deliberated, says a number of factors led to the action, while urging the government to create adequate remuneration, provide funds to tackle areas that are not put into consideration.
Let us provide conducive environment for our people so that the talent we have will be properly used. A lot of the Nigerians who are going, they're not that different. It is the environment that made the change between the guys in diaspora and those of us sitting down here. When Nigeria was diaspora, I'm not boasting, I excelled.
He further called on the government to improve the country's healthcare services and harness the opportunity in medical tourism to Nigeria.
With the poor people that go over there, the rich are also coming. Thailand and other places, India, because the cost of treatment is cheaper. And there are certain things which they cannot do in their country, they come to this. So it's coming also. If India and Thailand and those other people can get the vast tourism, why can't we? Those are the questions that we need to be asking. Everybody will say tourism is growing abroad there. They are also coming to where they can. Who doesn't like cheap things? Oyibo or black? We are all the same.
The NMA annual lecture touched on other contemporary national issues expected to influence policies and practice related to healthcare quality improvement for better health outcomes. Aisha Salihu, Trust TV News, Abuja.
And now, away from Nigeria, the powerful sister of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has threatened South Korea with nuclear retaliation if provoked after Seoul highlighted its supposed preemptive strike capabilities against the North. In a statement published by North Korea state media on Tuesday, Kim Yong-jong called South Korea Defense Minister Soo Wook's recent comments about preemptive strikes a fantastic daydream and the hysteria of a lunatic. She stressed that while North Korea did not want another war on the Korean peninsula, it will retaliate with its nuclear forces if the South opts for preemptive strikes or other attacks, which would leave the South's military little short of total destruction and ruin. It was her second angry retort to Soo's comments in 3 days. On Sunday, she described the remarks as reckless and said that the South should discipline itself if it wants to save off disaster. And now in sports news, Arsenal youngster Bukayo Saka has been named the best performing under-21 star in European football. Seas Football Observatory, who published their list of the 100 best performing under-21 outfield players from across 32 European leagues, this season listed Saka at the top. The 20-year-old is the club's top scorer in all competitions, within 9 of his 10 goals coming in the Premier League. Seas took into account several criteria, such as air and ground defense, ball recovery, distribution, take-ons, chance creation, air attack, and shooting. The top 5 is made up of Patrick Wimmer of Armenia and Bielefeld RP Leipzig defender Josko Gvardiol and Crystal Palace's attacking midfielder Michael Olise. And with that, we wrap up the news update at this hour. Connect with us via our social media platforms and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Ayuba Ilya. Thank you for watching.